What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 60 Beer Reviews. Today we are checking out beer from New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado and Asheville, North Carolina. This is their Fat Tire Ale, a classic beer that I'm excited to finally review on the channel. This is the new recipe, which this will be a fun review for me because it is the first time I've ever had this new recipe. Growing up in Colorado, like you can't say you never had a Fat Tire before, so I have had this beer before, but not the new recipe. So it says, what's the ABV? Gosh, hard to find on here. Brewed and canned by New Belgium Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado, Asheville, North Carolina, since 1991. Does it not show the ABV? 5.2% ABV. And then it says on here, made with premium ingredients, this bright and balanced beer is brewed to be easy drinking and easy on the planet. Brewed to protect the only planet with beer since 1991. I will say, I do kind of enjoy the new label art. I love the classic label as well, but I don't mind the new can. It's cool. So this was canned on... I don't know if we have a can date, but we do have a Best By date of June 8th, 2025, which we are about 2 months before that. So should be good to go. Let's just dive in, check her out. Picked this up in a mixed 6-pack at Kroger. Picked up 2 of them, so hopefully I enjoy it. Don't have any proper glassware for this, so we're using our Founders can glass here. Yeah, that beer looks nice. It is got this like golden-ish, not quite like amber ale color to it. It's a little lighter than I was expecting it to be. But I don't know. Fat Tire, I just feel like this beer used to be a little darker, more amber color. I could be totally wrong. But a good 2 fingers of kind of off-white colored head. Pretty nice head retention. And some nice carbonation in the glass. I don't know if that's coming through on camera or not, but... And it is pretty clear as day. I can see my fingers through it, so... Yeah, it looks like a solid... I mean, I don't even know if they call this an amber ale. I think it is. Fat Tire Ale. It's Fat Tire. So let's get a nose on it. Oh gosh, what does that remind me of? It's almost like fest beer, like biscuity, bready, sourdough. There's not a big hop presence here. Yeah, honey drizzled biscuits. That's what I'm getting on the nose here. Maybe like the slightest bit of like a German noble hop. But yeah, just tons of bread. It's malty. It's what I expected this beer to smell like, but it's like very fest beer like. So I guess it's kind of like, it's not like quite as like toasty, bready as a Meriton style is, but it like definitely gives me that fest beer, slightly more like floral hopped, um, but in ale form, I guess. Yeah, not a huge aroma, but it does smell pretty nice. Let's just dive in, see how it tastes. Cheers. Very light. Yeah, it almost even drinks like a lager. Is this a lager now? There's no way. I mean, it says Fat Tire Ale. It's got to be an ale, right? It's very light. Not a whole lot of flavor here. At the same time, I am getting some like, just nice bready beer like notes that I enjoy. It's straight honey drizzled biscuits. Um, I wouldn't say like crackery, definitely more like biscuity because it has just the slightest bit of like a heftiness to it, but it still drinks like a lager. Very drinkable. I could drink this whole thing in like one or two sips, to be honest with you. Um, there's just not a ton on the finish. It's like very one dimensional. Yeah, flavor just kind of like dies away 3 or 4 seconds into the sip. It's not bad, you know. It's a beer. Like I said, I got one other can. I'm not going to be mad about drinking it. It's nice on a nice warm day, nice warm spring day. So I'm not mad at it, but it's not what I remember this beer being like. I only had Fat Tire a few times before this. Um, I started getting into craft beer. I was definitely drinking more IPAs, even like New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger stuff before this beer. But it's a classic. I think it's a beer everyone has to at least say that they've tried. But I just don't understand why they would change up the recipe. Why do that? What's the point? You guys were doing perfectly fine before. Yeah, it's very fest beer like, um, which I love fest beers. It doesn't even compare to some other fest beers that I've had, but it's not bad. It's tastes like beer. So if you like beer, I think you'd like this. Price points there. I mean, I think $10, 10.99 for a 6 pack. Like I said, I like the label art. I do dig it. I'm kind of boggled as to why they changed up this recipe. So if anybody's had this one, if anybody had the new recipe versus the old recipe, let me know your thoughts. I would really love to hear y'all down in the comments. Yeah, please let me know. Like I said, it's not bad, just not what I remember it being. I could have sworn this was more like an amber ale, right? Am I like going crazy? It definitely doesn't drink like that. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna end it there, guys. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Cheers.